Know yourself. Know your enemy. 1,000 battles. 1,000 victories. Victory is usually only for officers and soldiers who continue to train. Fighting and conquering the enemy in battle is not the highest greatness. The highest greatness occurs when you are able to stop the enemy without a fight. Don't fight with regular troops. Don't hit strong formations. This is what it means to manage change. The supreme art of a war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. A great commander is one who is generous and doesn't care about fame. A noble ruler is a sensitive leader, and a good general is one who is careful. Intelligence operations are very important in warfare. Every step of the army depended heavily on it. In a war, a general who wins will only fight after making sure he has won, while he who is destined to lose is the one who fights first and only then seeks victory. The quality of a decision is like a swift attacking eagle. Swoop attacks and destroys its victims. Everyone can see the tactics by which I was able to beat the opponent, but not everyone can see the strategy of winning that I am fighting for. The most important thing in a war is to attack the enemy's strategy. If you understand heaven and you understand earth, you will make your victory even more complete. Good warriors will put themselves beyond the possibility of defeat and wait for the opportunity to defeat the enemy. If you and your enemies are getting arrogant, then you are putting yourself in danger. If you believe that war will result in victory, you must fight, even if the rules forbid it. If war will not bring glory, do not fight, even in the bit of power. Defeat the enemy's power. Force him to reveal their true face. Earth gives birth to long. Length gives birth to volume. Volume gives birth to a count. Counts give birth to scales. Scales breed victory. Be flexible, until as if out of shape. Be so mysterious that you don't hear her voice at all. In this way, you can determine the fate of your opponent. Of all the troops a commander could get close to, none was more intimate than spies or intel. Leaders lead by example, not by force. If we know that our troops are ready to attack, but don't realize that the enemy is not open to attack, then that means we are only half way to victory. A general who is very good at attacking makes his opponent not know how to defend. A general so skilled in defense that his opponent doesn't know how to attack. Because of great love, one becomes brave. There has never been a protracted war that has benefited a country. The one who will win knows how to deal with both superior and inferior forces. The general is the protector of the country. When the protector is intact, of course, the country is strong. If the protector is disabled, of course the country is weak. Use order to anticipate chaos. Use the quiet to wait for the noise. This is what it means to regulate the heart and mind. When it's 10 to 1, surround. When it's 5 against 1, attack. When it's 2 against 1, fight. When balanced, split. When it's less, stick with it. When sufficient, avoid it. You will win if all your troops, in various levels, have the same fighting spirit. Pretending to be humble and pushing is arrogance. Invincibility is indefense. The chance of winning is in attack. To make the enemy come of their own accord, offer them an advantage. To prevent the enemy from coming, injure them. He who knows when he can fight back and when he can't will win. If you are far from the enemy, make him believe that you are close. Knowing how to use a lot and a little is a win. To attack and definitely seize them. Attack where they are not defending. Make your soldiers your children, and they will follow you, even into the deepest valleys. Think of them as your beloved children, and they will be with you, even until they die. A skilled general will shape his opponent, while he himself is formless. The opportunity to avoid defeat lies within yourself, but the opportunity to defeat the enemy, provided by the enemy himself. Brilliant princes and wise generals, predictably able to subdue the enemy every time they made a move, and their achievements surpassed the average person. A war general who invaded without wanting fame, and who withdrew without a care for shame, and all he thought about was ways to protect his country and serve well to the sovereign, was a precious jewel of an empire. Seeing victory from the eyes of the average person is not the pinnacle of excellence. The general who wins the battle makes a lot of calculations before the war. The defeated general only made a few calculations beforehand. Make strategic plans to amaze the enemy. Then you can take enemy cities and overthrow his country. Strategy without tactics is the slowest path to victory. Tactics without strategy is noise before defeat.